Tomorrow, the minimum wage is increasing in 21 states, including ours. Good evening, I'm Joey Parker.
And I'm Marissa Hollowed. Starting January 1st, minimum wage in the state will be $7.65 an hour, which is 15 cents more than the current wage. Today, ABC 17's Lindsay Burning talked to a small business owner and workers. And Lindsay, they say they think the increase is fair.
Marissa and Joey, about 136,000 workers in Missouri will be affected by the minimum wage increase starting tomorrow, the Economic Policy Institute says. Don Hart, the owner of a Columbia jewelry and craft store, says he thinks the increase could be even more.
I think that we probably could go up to as much as $9 or $10 an hour and still be able to, handle our employees and keep things going. But when it gets over $10 an hour, then it becomes a burden on the small businessman.
Workers that get tips are also going to see a pay raise in Missouri. Their base pay will increase by 9 cents to $3.83 an hour. Jasmine Chambers, who works at Super Sammy Beauty Supply, says every little bit helps. She thinks the pay raise will encourage more people to look for work.
I think it'll probably give people more motivation to find jobs. If they're unemployed, it might be like, oh, well, I could go find work, and there's a possibility that I might make more.
Hart says as a small business owner, he has to pay out more employment taxes for workers with every minimum wage increase.
The big corporations, they don't have to worry about it so much, but the little guys do. And so I wish to pay my employees as much as I can, but I also have to keep my business going. So it does affect how many people I can hire if it starts getting in a larger amount.
Sean Durker, the manager of Pub Decor in the Columbia Mall, says even though the increase is nice, he doesn't think 15 cents an hour will make much difference in people's daily lives.
I know a lot of people that I've met through work who they work a minimum wage job and they're not able to make their cost of living expenses. And so even though I think this is a step in the right direction, I still think there's more work that needs to be done.
Missouri's minimum wage is adjusted for the cost of living each year due to a law that passed in 2006. And when the increase takes effect tomorrow, 29 states will have a higher minimum wage than the federal wage, which is $7.25 an hour.
Lindsay, thank you. And you may remember last year, President Obama introduced the Fair Minimum Wage Act, which would have increased federal minimum wage to $10.10 an hour. However, the debate was blocked in the Senate.